WWE than a hand sign that isn't even yours. I'm like,
so
damn.
So gotta pull out the fire extinguisher for that one.
I'm like, Seth Rollins. He went kind of. He was just like, oh, someone who always looks good at losing. I'm like, okay, that was kind of tame. But then he went in on Finn Balor, and I'm like, oh shit!
It really brings
that's how you get people's attention.
It really brings out the question of how much Miz is doing his own mic work, because you know how.
That's all Miz.
Like
that's,
just from because you know how strict WWE is with their scripts.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Miz just sounds so natural.
I'm pretty sure that the Miz has 100% creative control on his promos.
I sure as hell hope so.
I'm sure that the WWE has given him that. But going back to the original point, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, I'm interested in a match. They've done nothing for the build, so that hasn't grabbed me yet. It's like the match is there. I know it's there. It's gonna be good, but there's nothing to actually pull me in and be like, oh, well, I can't wait.
If you look at it storyline wise, there's a reason they're not putting focus on it because, like I said, storyline wise, there is no confirmation yet.
Yeah, there is. He confirmed it at the pay-per-view at Royal Rumble.
But it's not, like I said,
yeah.
storyline wise,
right.
There's AJ Styles is not the champion going into Mania. Remember,
after
this, it will be. So now they'll put more focus on it, which is why once this pay-per-view is over, they'll actually be like, okay, roadblock out of the way. Sorry, it's Fastlane. I don't give a shit. It's the same shit as you said.
Lane.
It's just now, okay, no more pay-per-views in between now and Mania. Let's get these storylines in motion.
I just feel it really okay. I feel it's stupid to even have a pay-per-view in February.
Agreed.
I'm just like there's no reason for it. Just have your Royal Rumble, okay, and then just do a 8 to 10 week build to WrestleMania. Well, you don't need all that, and have like a big match on Raw, for this year. You have a big match on Raw that will determine the number one contender for the Universal title. We didn't need the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. We definitely didn't need this bullshit. So it's like it makes it clear to me that the February pay-per-view is superfluous and doesn't really need to be there. Mm-hmm. So all that's well and good.
Are you talking about also the no February and no March pay-per-view?
Well, I'd say put WrestleMania the last weekend of March instead of the first weekend of April.
Okay.
You do the Royal Rumble pay-per-view the last week of January, and then you have a straight 8 weeks to build to WrestleMania instead of this random bullshit that we know doesn't matter in the long run. It doesn't matter. Everybody knows it doesn't matter. The crowd is going to be tame as shit at the pay-per-view. I just don't see how I'm gonna enjoy this.
But you know what?
Just enjoy the wrestling.
There you go. The spectacle, it's not the destination. Sometimes it's just the journey. And what a journey it's going to be, going in the fast lane.
Because really looking at this card, if this is the point where you have to take the storyline out because some of these matches have no story built into it. And if there are stories, it's not a very good one. But when you look at the talent that we have, these guys can actually put on good matches. 6 matches in like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour long pay-per-view. At least they're gonna be given time.
You know they're gonna add bullshit in there. They always do. Add bullshit matches onto the pay-per-view.
So extra wrestling.
No.
Extra wrestling.
No, not.
I don't think if anything they'll put a kickoff match, but when it comes to the actual main show, I don't think they're gonna add anything more.
I hope, for the viewer's sake, that you're right. the wrestling is good and all that. Do I have my doubts about the wrestling? No.
I'm not being cartoonishly positive as he is.
Do I have my doubts about the quality of the wrestling of this show? No. But the build up to it, my brain takes the storylines into account, and the way that they came to this pay-per-view, I don't care. And when I come in and I don't care, even watching the wrestling is going to be lethargic to me. Well, I gotta actually give a shit to give a shit. Really.
Well, either way, you heard it here first. You heard what we think about how Fastlane is going to go. Now we're tagging you in, the Scholars of Wrestling audience. Let us know what you think. Who is going to win every match? Is the wrestling quality going to redeem us? Where are we going to go after this? You let us know. So, of course, drop us a line in any of the normal ways. If you're joining us on YouTube, first of all, thank you. Second of all, if you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a subscription, and for free entertainment in your ear holes every single week with wrestling commentary. If you're joining us on Facebook, check us out at, just run a search for The Scholar, let's try that again in English. Just run a search for The Scholars of Wrestling Show. Follow us there, so give us a little bit of support, show us some love. And of course, if you want to join in the conversation in a more direct manner, you can always check us out on Twitter, starting with our main Twitter account at ScholarsOW. Fool, where can they reach you at?
You can reach me at the Avatar.
Brian, where can they reach you?
You can reach me being pessimistic as all hell at Atomic Beanpole.
And you can reach me being super optimistic all the time at I'm Robbie Rage. Join us all for the conversations, stay for the commentary, and it's always a great time. So until we meet again, we are heading off to Fastlane. And let's face it, you already know who we are. We are the Scholars of Wrestling, and you have just been schooled. You're welcome. See you all at Fastlane.
Here's
kids.
to hope and my lack of it.
Let's do it.
Here's to the power of positivity, but on a realistic standpoint, not on this idiot's cartoon.
Whatever you
cartoonish way.
You need to stop.
Positivity is always wise.
But not how you were putting it. No.